Because you don't want that late text that I think I'm late text. Remember when Lil Wayne was good? I was born in the mid 90s, so I basically grew up with Lil Wayne and watched him turn into one of the biggest rap stars of all time. Lil Wayne became a legend because of his mixtapes, but the Carter series of albums, at least at first, was a trusted brand name. You knew whenever you saw he was dropping a new installment to that series, you were getting good music. On this channel, I'm gonna always keep it real with you guys, and honestly, I don't really remember the Carter one. I was only 10 years old when that album came out, but I always used to love listening to Go DJ, especially when playing Midnight Club 3. The Carter 2 is an amazing album that's still a great listen to this day, a classic album, and it features my favorite Lil Wayne song, Hustler's Music, easily a top 3 Lil Wayne song. And then when it comes to the Carter 3, I mean, honestly, do we even need to talk about this album? I think this album sold 1 million copies in its first week. This was the album that turned Lil Wayne, or proved that Lil Wayne was indeed a rap superstar. I mean, it might be 2 songs on here that I don't like. Like, I'm good on Phone Home. I don't even remember what Monster sounds like. I might like that song. And I know the long debate between Lil Wayne fans have always been, which one is better, the Carter 2 or the Carter 3? I lean to Carter 3. The Carter 4 is where I feel like things started to get a little rocky for some Wayne fans, but I still really enjoy this album. We used to listen to this all the time back in high school. Blunt Blowing, Mega Man, She Will, Nightmares from the Bottom, 6 Foot, 7 Foot. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I enjoy that album. Maybe this is me giving him bail, maybe this is me cutting him some slack, but I'm gonna ignore all the bad mixtapes that he put out, all the bad random albums that he put out. Like, I Am Not a Human Being 2 and the Free Wheezy album were complete garbage. But where he really messed up with me was the Carter 5. That was the last straw. The Carter 5 as a complete body of work is garbage. The only song I like off the top of my head is Mona Lisa with Kendrick Lamar, and if you've been watching my channel, that's pretty ironic, but that's it. So when he officially announced the Carter 6, I knew this day was coming at some point, and unfortunately, it's here now. I had no expectations for this album. I was not excited for this at all, but I knew this was gonna be bad. He has shown me absolutely nothing over the last however many years to make me think for a second that this album was gonna be good. The Carter 4 is the last Lil Wayne album that I actually liked, and that came out in, what, 2011 or something like that? But Lil Wayne is a rapper that I love. Lil Wayne is a rapper that I respect. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers of all time, so even though he's washed, out of respect for him, if he drops something, I'm at least gonna listen to it. So I played this. And it's terrible. Honestly, this is much worse than I even imagined, and I had no expectations going into this. I was gonna review this album, but honestly, I don't think it'll be a productive conversation at all to go song for song of this album and basically say that every single track is garbage. I listened to this album the night that it came out. I was in the gym listening to this album for the first time. I almost stopped my workout. So we start the album off with King Carter, and I'm like, okay, I can see what we're doing here. Nice little build up. And then we get to the next track, Welcome to the Carter, and that song is very underwhelming. After listening to the entire album, whenever I go back to this song, I feel like it's not that bad, but then I remember that it's not that bad because the rest of this album is so garbage. Like, the beat is cool, I guess. The first verse is cool, but the song doesn't really go anywhere. This is a punchline heavy song and the punches don't hit. The only lyric in this song that gave me a slight reaction was when he said, "Bombs away, I'm just trying to concentrate while I eat Lil Mama backwards like mignon filet." Lil Wayne over his career has kind of become synonymous with sex bars. I mean, he has a lot of lines about sex, but if he said this same exact line back in 2008 with his original voice, I feel like this would have been one of those punchlines that people were like, that was hard. But the intros to the Carter albums are usually great. Walk In from the Carter 1, fire. The Mob from Carter 2, classic, one of his best. Three-peat from Carter 3, one of my favorite songs of all time. I can rap that song word for word still to this day. Intro on Carter 4, still a solid record. And then we get Carter 5 and Carter 6. God, this album was so bad. And I'm one of those fans that I hate when fans try to tell artists that we need more mature albums, they need to grow. Like, when I listen to a Currency or a Wiz Khalifa project, I want to hear them talk about weed. When I listen to Future, Future has topics that I want to hear Future talk about. I don't feel like we need to tell artists that they need to grow. But Lil Wayne has been through so much in his career. Lil Wayne has been through so much within the last year. And if my memory is correct, because this album, but if my memory is correct, we didn't really get anything. We just get a bunch of bad raps over terrible production. The beats on here are garbage. This album had no sort of direction, no cohesion in this album, a lot of pointless rambling, and I'm sure for some people they will argue, but Lil Wayne, he's a punchline rapper. Almost all of his songs are just him rambling. Sure, I guess. But at least those songs were good. Lil Wayne did not rap a single second about any important subject or heavy substance matter on 6 Foot 7 Foot, but he was rapping his ass off. To me, that's what's so disappointing about this album, because he could have went so many different avenues, and I'm not saying that he has to make this deep and meaningful album, but this is garbage. Like, I wish y'all could have seen my face the first time that I heard Peanuts to an Elephant. That song is so fucking garbage, and what makes me angry is that the beat was made by Lin-Manuel Miranda, or whatever his name is, the dork from Hamilton, and then it all starts to make sense. Island Holidays pissed me off so much. Bells was garbage, and it's some idiots on Twitter that's like, well, you're just too young, you don't understand the sample, you don't understand the context of the sample. Nigga, I am 31 years old. I know where that sample comes from. Just because you use a well-known sample does not mean that it's automatically good. The song Maria uses a very well-known sample, and it's terrible. It sounded like he was just doing anything. And like I said, I had no expectations for this album, but I thought that Lil Wayne would look himself in the mirror and feel like, I have something to prove. And I don't know if the drugs got him. I don't know if he just doesn't care. And I'm saying this as a longtime fan. He should be ashamed of himself. Lil Wayne made all those people that believed in him and defended him within this last year look like complete idiots. Lil Wayne is just another washed, great rapper. And for all the idiots in the back, at least in my opinion, nothing has changed. I still feel like he should have performed at the Super Bowl. Just because this album is terrible, this album is garbage, this album is a disgrace, does not mean we need to delete his entire catalog and ignore the songs that he probably would have and could have performed at the Super Bowl. Remember back in the day when you would look at the track list for an album, you'll look through all the features and you'll see names like Eminem, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and you'll get excited. In most cases, if you see any of those names in 2025, it's probably gonna be some bullshit. I wrote an article 8 years ago calling Lil Wayne an underwhelming GOAT, and he's done nothing with music in that time frame to make me feel like I was wrong. Do we at some point give grace to these legendary acts who've managed to have long-lasting careers? Because it's impossible to think if you have a career spanning 15, 20 years, every single album is going to be good. Like for me personally, I haven't cared about a Kanye West album since 2013. I don't like Yeezus. I haven't cared about anything from 2013 and on. Lil Wayne, I haven't cared about anything since the Carter 4 back in 2011. Eminem has one project in the last 10 years that I actually like. I actually enjoyed Kamikaze. I don't know if that's a hot take. But this is just really hard to watch. Like if you're doing this just for the love of music and it makes you happy, I don't feel like I have the right to tell you to stop. But this is just really hard to watch. This is Michael Jordan with the Wizards. This is Tracy McGrady with the Spurs. This is Shaquille O'Neal with the Boston Celtics. And the thing is, he has moments or flashes on this album that I think are good. I think Shark would have been a really good song if it didn't have Lil Wayne on it. Big Sean had the best verse on this album, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Hip hop was cool if Wayne wasn't on it. The only songs on here that I can say I can maybe tolerate to listen to is Cotton Candy and Flex Up. It's really unfortunate, but Lil Wayne has a lot of his fans fooled. Lil Wayne has a lot of fans that's still holding on from childhood nostalgia. Like it's a never ending cycle. This always happens. Lil Wayne will hop on a song. Shout out to Corday, for example, because Lil Wayne killed this feature. Lil Wayne will hop on a song, he'll kill the feature, and then fans get on Twitter and be like, oh my God, Lil Wayne's back. Lil Wayne is back killing it. And I'm like, no, he's not. It's the difference between writing a good feature and a good album. I know this video might sound harsh, but I love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest to ever do it. But we gotta stick a fork in this, man. We couldn't even get a Drake and a Nicki Minaj feature. This album is so bad, it got me clamoring for a Nicki Minaj feature. I don't even like Nicki, but at least give me a little nostalgia. I just don't get why he felt like this album was needed. It sounds uninspired. It sounds thoughtless. It sounds like something you record with your friends for fun and never expect to put out. But on a serious note, this album is terrible. This album is garbage. Lil Wayne should be embarrassed and ashamed that he even released this album. And I'm saying this as a longtime fan because I know that Lil Wayne is better than this. Like if Lil Wayne is at a point in his career where he's just making music just for the fun of it, cool, you got me. I can't say anything to you. But if he's doing this as a serious effort, it might be time to retire. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this album? Is it bad or is it garbage? Because I feel like it's humanly impossible for anybody to say that they like this album. Also, where do you fall on the debate? Carter 2 or Carter 3? I like Carter 3, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. As always, remember to tell somebody that you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.